So today's a Thursday and it's around like 7:20, but I wanted to do kind of a solo date day and just take you guys along with me. But it's around like 7:20 and I woke up around like 6:30, but I just don't think it's possible for me to sleep in anymore because I wanted to sleep in until 8, but I just woke up at 6:30. But that was also because I went to bed at 8 p.m. So I got a lot of rest. It's just I've been working a lot and so I've just been needing more rest. But today's my first day off in like a week, and so I'm super excited to just not have to work and to just feel more energized. And so I want to get breakfast out at this cafe that is super close to me and then get coffee at another cafe. I also may want to go to Brandy later. I haven't really shopped, maybe I'll look around, but yeah, I just wanted to take you guys along with me. But that is pretty much it. And so yeah, but I'll kind of show what I think my outfit is going to be for later. So I typically like to wear kind of the same outfits, if you can't tell like from my videos, but these are my favorite jeans and they just fit so well. And so I'm gonna wear these, but they're like the flare out long and lean Gap jeans and they're low rise. They're like my favorite pair. And then I'm debating two tops. It's gonna be the undershirt for both. So just this like beige tank, this plain white top, which I'm leaning more towards just because I want something simple. This is the other top I'm considering, which it's really pretty and I haven't even worn it yet. So I'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, it gets pretty hot throughout the day, so something light. So yeah, we'll see what I'm feeling after. But I'm gonna go take a quick shower and then I'll show my skincare. I kind of never show me getting ready. Okay, so I just took my shower and I did already apply like 2 things to my face because I like to apply it when it's like wet, and it is still a bit wet right now because I did ice my face, but I do this toner like right when I got out of the shower just because I feel like they absorb better. But I use this toner and it's the Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner, which I feel like, I don't really know if it does anything, but I feel like my skin's been looking really good and I've been using this, and so I do that first, and then I also apply either niacinamide serum or this vitamin C one, which this is like a brightening one, so I just decided to do this for today. But it's a vitamin C serum with orenzyl. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's basically the 2 products that I put on already. And then I just ice my face and I wait for it to dry, and then I'm gonna mix this moisturizer, which this is a new one that I've been using. I kind of switched it up. I was using Vandy cream for a while and then that was fine, but I don't know, I feel like my skin was getting kind of textured, and I don't know if it's because of the moisturizer, but I was just like, I'll switch it up. And then I tried the Dr. Althea, but I got like a super small version and the larger one is just a bit more expensive. And this one I found at TJ Maxx and I scanned it with like, I have this Yuka app and it's basically where you scan and it tells you if the products are good, like for your skin, and it has good ingredients, which this is not sponsored, but it does sound like it. And it's also just a super good app. Like I use it all the time. And so this just came up really good, and so I'm going to use it. And then I also mix it a little bit with vitamin E because I like my skin to just look more like vibrant. I don't really like dull or like matte kind of looks. So vitamin E is also just super good for your skin. So I normally just mix a little bit and then put it on my face. Okay, and then I also do everything that I do on my face on my neck, so. Okay, and then I typically gua sha, but I'm not gonna do that today just because I kind of want to leave the house earlier. It gets really hot out and it's already 8, so I'm just gonna skip that for today. But usually I do that like every morning. And then I'm gonna do this under eye cream, and I kind of have like, I feel like I get dark circles even if I sleep, but like especially if I don't sleep, you can see them. So this is a new one I like just finished, but it's also by Good Molecules, which I really like that brand. Like that brand has a lot of good products, and this is like the Yerba Matte Wake Up Gel. So that's what I use for my eyes, and I just get like a little bit, and I honestly do feel like it does a different, like I feel like it brightens it up. And this is the sunscreen I use. It's the Shiseido Mineral Clear. Okay, I did my lips off camera just because I really have to like go and focus on that like in the mirror, but I just curled one of my lashes. I don't know if I'm gonna do mascara. I honestly don't think so. I kind of really haven't been in the mood to wear that because like I feel like it's too much during the summer. So I think I just have one eyelash curled. I haven't even curled the other, but I just kind of wanted to show. But yeah, I'm trying to grow out my natural lashes, so I don't really want to do too much to them. So I think I'm just gonna keep it kind of natural. Okay, so my makeup is done. This is kind of just like my everyday. I really don't do too much. I mainly focus on like my skincare. I feel like my skincare is kind of what I like to prioritize because I really like going barefaced, and most of my makeup is just like I put a little bit of blush and lipstick and then I just curl my lashes, and like occasionally I do mascara, but I don't really like to put foundation or anything just because I never have, and I feel like also because my skin I like it better glowier and less like matte, and I feel like foundation does that. And I also don't think I really need any coverage for anything, so yeah, that's really it. So I'm gonna pick out what shirt I'm gonna wear. Okay, so I decided to wear this top, and it's really just like a basic outfit, but I really just kind of like these more basic outfits, and especially when I'm going out and having like a solo date day, I just like to be comfortable, and so this is just what I'm gonna wear. And I'm gonna wear these Adidas Tokyo, which these are like my beloved shoes. Like I really need to get new ones because they're like kind of roughed up, but maybe like for the fall time I'll get a different color. I've seen these in like brown, which is super cute. Okay, I'm fully done with my outfit, but I'm gonna pack my bag and go eat. I'm getting like a bit hungry, so this is good, but I'm gonna wear this bag and I need to pack my computer, my headphones. I want to edit at another cafe after, and it's a cafe I think I've shown before, I'm not sure, but I said I was going to try a new one, but I think I just want to go to some place I already know that I like. And so yeah, it's like 8:30 right now, and I'm very excited for this day today. But yeah, I'm going to go and get some avocado toast for breakfast. I forgot to show, but I'm also going to spray a bit of perfume before I head out. But this is like what I've been using for the summer. It's a vanilla scent, and it's made in Italy, but it smells super good and very like fresh. I typically go for more of like the Santal and like bergamot, that type of like more of like a neutral scent for the winter time, and I really do love those. Like I have this Salt and Stone one, and it smells so good, and it's my favorite, but I just don't like wearing it in the summer. I don't know, I think it's more of a winter scent, but it's like empty. I kept it so I can like remember. I just like smelling good, so maybe, yeah. So it's a little bit later, and it's around like 1:30, which is kind of the time that I wanted to get home, but basically I went to go eat breakfast at this like cafe that's near my apartment. I really like their avocado toast, and their espresso is really good, so I like their iced Americano. And I was there and I was reading for a little bit, which I talked about this book in my other video, but this is Audrey Hepburn's biography by Diana Machik, and I just finished it, so I'm finally done with this book. Like I started it a while ago, and like I said before, I really haven't been into reading lately, but I've been slowly getting back into it, and this was just a really good book, and I really recommend it. It's really just about Audrey Hepburn and kind of her life, all the way from like when she was a child until her old age, and so I really recommend it. It was a really good book, but I finished that, and then I decided to do some work at a cafe, I didn't go to the one that I was originally thinking of just because it was already like 10 and I wanted to go to Brandy when it opened at like 11. So I went to this other cafe that was like near Brandy downtown. And I didn't want to spend too much, but I wanted to just get like kind of one outfit. And I've also been selling a lot on Depop, so I felt like it was okay, and I haven't really been spending. So I decided to get a couple things, but the first thing that I got were these like capri leggings, and they're super thick and they feel like really good quality. But I'm gonna wear this whole outfit right now. I'm gonna change because I'm planning on spending the rest of the day inside. I'm gonna make lunch and then my friend and I are gonna cook dinner later. So I think I'm just gonna spend the rest of the day here. I did need a new belt. Like this was kind of a necessity. So I got this brown one, which I have like the thicker version of this, but I needed the thinner one. And last time I was here, they ran out. So I got this. Then I got this purple top, which Brandy has like a lot of cute colors right now too. And so I got this really pretty like purple color, and I got like matching socks. So basically I'm gonna be wearing all of this right now, and I like purposely got this because I got this top, but it's just like a purple tank. And then last thing I got were just some rings because I have been wearing gold more recently, and so I just got some gold rings. But that is a little bit of a Brandy haul, but I'm gonna change and then make lunch because I'm getting a bit hungry. Okay, I'm watching Aurelia Simmons right now. I love her videos, but I made protein oatmeal, which I've been wanting to try to incorporate my protein. So I made some protein oatmeal. And this is also a breakfast tray that I painted, and I like glossed it. I did like the stain because it was a lighter wood, and I thrifted it at Goodwill for like $2. But yeah, so that was like such a fun project, but the total came out to like 30 technically because of the paint, but it's so cute. And I put this on here and I carried it to the living room. But I'm gonna continue eating. I'm gonna edit my video. So far it's been such a good day. It's been such a good solo date day.